What's up, people? ROC here again.
Us.
We're missing Eli because he got herpes of the mouth, and then Chunk fell asleep on top of Sarah again. So, you know, it happens. But
Raspberries.
but I am beige. I am beige here at the table, and below me, like the Brady Bunch, is the drip. You know. And then next to him, I guess it'd be like that, would be the pretty one.
What's up? Back again. Let's go.
And then above him would be the gentleman who wasn't on last week, but here now.
What? This is live?
Are you saying Rob's on top of me?
He's on top of you.
Just for a little while. We'll switch.
Rob was actually able to figure out how to work his phone.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck it.
He downloaded volume 8 of the upgrades.
So usually on our podcast, there's our death news. Eli's usually in charge of that, but he wasn't good at it when we were sitting at a table doing it.
He died.
So yeah, no, he's still alive. Eli's still alive. Kind of.
Sorry, I jumping ahead.
James Earl Jones died. We didn't say that last week, I don't think.
You guys didn't fucking acknowledge Darth Vader died?
Dude,
no, I don't think we did.
Dude,
sad day for the Empire, man.
He died.
Sad day for the Empire.
He died after the fact.
Oh, I think he did. He died on what? On Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah, so
then we can acknowledge it now.
Yes. Darth Vader, James Earl Jones, The Sandlot, Field of Dreams. He was in the play Defenses.
He was in
Lion King.
Conan the Barbarian's Enemy.
It's true.
Wasn't he a boxer too?
Yeah.
He was.
Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit.
He passed away, but he, had a long life. Anyone else die?
I mean, nobody else that matters.
I mean, my Cowboys died, but a slow death.
Yeah, really.
Right.
That is a hard act to follow when you set it up with Darth Vader in the first spot.
Right? Well, let's just say this. Other people died, and we're sad that they died. And, yeah, there you go.
Are we? Are we? We didn't even acknowledge them.
Entertainment news. I saw that they're making a Goonies part 2. And I guess it's going to be a sequel. It's not going to be a prequel or a new rendition of it. So I guess it's going to be the people's grandchildren because it can't be their kids.
Yeah, they're too old for that, no?
Yeah, Josh Brolin's in his 50s. Unless you want Corey Feldman was in that movie, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
His crazy ass is going to have.
He's going to come out as Michael Jackson.
Little Michael? Little Michael running around?
The Penguin is set to debut on next. What, Eddie?
I think they should just not even touch that movie at all, man.
We did talk about that when we were like movies that they shouldn't touch, and that was one of them, and they touched it.
Absolutely.
They shouldn't have touched Beetlejuice either.
Sometimes people listen to the ROC.
And some people don't. It happens.
Some people don't.
The Penguin is supposed to debut on HBO Max in a week. So, or next week, I believe. So that should be dope. Or this Friday.
It was in October.
No, it's in September. September 19th, I believe. It's either the 19th or the 23rd.
This Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Friday. There you go. But yeah, that should be dope. That should be cool. Rob did mention right now, or gentleman just mentioned about Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is still number one, but it's not really going up against anything. So
I was gonna say, is it any good?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't know. I haven't
I
seen it.
saw
I was gonna go see it, but I fell asleep. Did you see it?
I saw it.
Me?
How
What'd
was
you
it?
think?
I saw it, dude.
I didn't.
It was funny. A little convoluted with the storyline with Monica Bellucci, but you know, we got a lot of Beetlejuice. You know how they said there's only a little bit of him in it. There's a lot of Beetlejuice in this movie.
Okay.
So I definitely thought it was funny, and for the $5 I spent on it because I went on a Tuesday or Thursday, definitely worth my $5.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I would recommend you see it. You know, I think it's cool to see in the movie theater. I was worried, just like Rob was, to watch Beetlejuice. Yeah, now you went widescreen, dude.
Right? Holy shit. Eddie, quit copying me.
Winona Ryder was a little weird in it, but again, we watched it for Michael Keaton. We wanted to see Michael Keaton, and that's what I saw. So again, I was happy I saw it for $5.
Okay. Deadpool is still going strong at number 3.
Oh, strong. Yeah.
What'd you guys think of that?
Can't wait for the Joker. I saw the previews again
Loved
for
it.
Joker. It was awesome.
The preview for
Oh,
Joker is
Deadpool's
good.
awesome. Deadpool.
I just hope that that the Joker movie, I hope that the scenes where they're dancing and stuff is in their heads. I hope it's just another part of the movie.
Oh, I
and
think
not-
it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I got distracted by Eddie's puppy.
oh. But that's what I'm saying. Like I want it to
Maximus?
be a thing where it's like in their head, so you don't know what's real and what's not.
Well, I don't know, man. It looks
If
like
they
the
dance-
musical scenes
if
are
they
supposed to
dance
be in the
the-
head. Go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
It
No, I'm
seems
right
like-
with you, Rob. So go ahead and continue.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, it seems like that the dancing sequences are supposed to be kind of in their head, or how they are interpreting events that are going on. You know,
Yeah.
so I think it's supposed to be that's the separation. That's the madness side, right? That's how the mad fucking people see the shit.
Mhm.
It's a musical. At least that's the impression I get from the trailers. A little bit I've seen about it.
okay. That works.
Yeah, I'm on along the same lines. You know, he's getting pumped up in his mind for everything that he sees and feels around, and his head's going crazy with all the stuff he thinks he can do or the possibilities.
Yeah.
I like the way Gaga's portrayed in the preview. I hope she can hold her own next to Joaquin Phoenix because he's done such a great job setting this up, and even in the first one, I'm excited. That movie I am excited about. You know, probably been excited since I heard about it.
That one scene when she's talking to him through the glass, where she puts the lipstick and he puts his face
Oh yeah,
up on it, and it makes the that's
Little
that's
It
smile.
matches up.
the what?
well, I like that part where she goes like this and does
Yeah.
the perfect smiling face on it. I like the scene on the stairs where she's just pumping.
Yeah.
I think that's a great homage to Jack Nicholson in the first Batman, where he's dancing on the steps and everything. So I'm good. I'm good with this. So
Sweet. Anything
excited.
else?
Penguin,
Movie
trying
wise,
not to- I'm not trying
Penguin
to get
along
my-
the same lines.
Hope wise.
you said what, Eddie? What'd you say, Eddie?
And we lost him.
Oh, I'm just hoping that I don't
There you go.
like over expect from the movie. I want to go with low expectations.
Yeah, you go low. It's like the first Joker movie. You go up low expectations, and then it blows you away, or you go up low expectations, and it's just like on par.
I
Yeah.
think the way they've done these so far, no matter if it's Matt Reeves or I forget what the director's name for Joker was, I think he's gonna come out with something wild and crazy anyway. So I'm
What's his name?
pumped up. I'm pumped up for it. I can't
remember
remember
the
offhand. I just saw it the other day. But I like how they're gonna do Penguin lead
Mhm.
up into Batman 2, and that Batman 2 has now been declared that it's going to be in the winter time,
Yeah,
following everything that's going on. So I'm loving the way that world is developing.
it could be the long Halloween.
Ooh.
It could be.
It could be the long Halloween
Only
because
time will tell.
it should be dope.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk about sports, but there's 12.
Neither do I.
There's,
I didn't want to talk about sports either.
there's 12 or
Glad we're
11
on the same
games
page.
left.
And we're going to
There's
talk
12 or
about sports
11
anyways.
games left in the season for baseball. Yankees hold a 4-game lead.
Okay.
Oh, I
I
went
believe
to a
the
baseball
Dodgers.
game. I went to a
Oh, you
baseball
did?
game recently. Yeah, I went to the
Was it-
Angels-Dodgers game. The one where the
Okay.
Dodgers won.
What the?
Okay, that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Had
cool.
a
All
podcast for
Just
a
thought I'd
while,
share. That's
okay?
that's
He
my
hasn't been
sports
on it.
contribution.
right,
That's
that's
contributing.
cool. That
Yeah.
works.
I thought you
Yeah.
guys would be proud of me.
That is
Did you have?
nice.
I mean,
Did you have fun?
as much fun as you can have at a baseball game.
I have fun.
Was
I didn't hate it.
I like
It
it.
was a good
LA?
game. Angel Stadium.
What?
Come on, I'm not going far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
LA to see a game.
so it was a free game.
Well, I didn't pay for the ticket, so it was free for me.
There you go. The Yankees have a
Yep.
4-game lead right now. Aaron Judge has hit his 53rd home run. Soto has 38 home runs. Giancarlo has 30. It's the first team to have 3 players with more than 30 home runs, which is dope. Dodgers, on the other hand, on the other side, are hitting home runs and winning games. So it looks like right now there's a collision course for what baseball really wants right now. And it's Dodgers versus Yankees. And someone said those tickets in LA would start at about $1,900.
Dude, could you imagine either way you slice that? Yankee Stadium or Dodger Stadium?
Oh,
that
Yankees
ticket
would
is
be
gonna
worse.
2Gs straight across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium, they said the starting would be at 26.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's going to be 2Gs at least, dude.
Yeah.
To see that game, that's going to be historic.
Yeah. So that's dope. And college football is going on right now. There's been some really good games. There's been some upsets going on there.
Huge upsets. Huge
yeah.
upsets.
Florida
Massive,
State can't seem
really.
to win. Florida State keeps losing. Notre Dame lost to, was it North Carolina, A&T or some shit like that? It wasn't even like a who else? Clemson's not winning either. All those powerhouse teams that were like undefeated
not
last
doing
year are losing. Yeah, they're losing. That kind of stuff. The NFL happened, or the NFL's back. My Cowboys got their shit pushed in. They lost 41-19
Against who?
the Saints.
Oh, okay. Well,
I woke up at the end of the first quarter and it was 24-3. So I was like, what the hell just happened? Just horrendous. But to make me feel better, the 49ers also lost to the Vikings. So
Dak got paid.
yeah, Dak also got paid. What was it? 4 years, $240 million
Worth every penny.
with $231 million guaranteed.
And he's
Damn.
immediately showing results.
Thanks, Freddie. Thanks. Chargers won.
I argued that point. I argued that point just because of the fact that the pay is getting out of hand, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's way out of hand, and it's not
Yeah.
a Dak thing. It's getting
just
crazy. To imagine these guys are making $40 million a season is insane.
yeah. It's pretty much now like next man up. Like who wants to make more money than the last guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the Chargers won, but they beat the Panthers. So I don't know if that's a hooray or that's just, good for you. They beat a Division III high school football team. So,
win's a win, man. Win's a
Like
win.
Paige described that guy that was running as we were flicking people off of us.
yeah, just, happens. Any other sport
We
that
still got- it was a long road to the Super Bowl, though.
well, it's true.
Dude,
UFC
I felt
happening
like this weekend.
What?
I felt like this weekend, like all the games were all like fucked up all over the place, dude.
Oh yeah, there was like 35-7, 25-3. It was a lot of like lopsided games, except for the Chiefs
Wait.
and the Bengals game.
I was gonna say, didn't Taylor Swift do good?
Yeah.
I saw Taylor Swift's team was they
Taylor
lost,
Swift
but
did
it was a
not.
good game.
No, the Chiefs won.
Oh, did they?
They won the last second field goal.
Oh shit! Well, I didn't see the end of the game, so
Yeah.
I guess that explains it. Well,
So
yay
the
for
Swifties
Taylor
won.
Swift.
And then the Eagles just lost against the
It
Falcons.
wasn't a great game.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the Falcons couldn't
And
score a
at home.
touchdown last week, and they just beat the Eagles now. Like,
And if
Dude.
anyone didn't know, the Raiders lost again.
yeah. And then UFC and boxing happened. Canelo won, which I don't think anybody thought he wasn't going to win. He beat that dude up. Like, it wasn't even
that was
close.
guaranteed to win. Yeah.
That dude landed like 6 punches. Like, it was just bad. He got his ass whooped.
It was bad.
UFC happened. The fights were pretty boring.
They were.
Sugar-
We had it at the bar. They
Yeah,
were
it was
pretty
just, it was one after another. It was boring. Like the girls, I forgot her name. She got busted open nasty.
Oh,
like
yeah, I
somebody
saw that.
took a chunk out of her head.
Big old giant.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
besides
Actually,
that, it was
the earlier fights were actually better than the main.
yeah, the
event.
prelims were really good. But the actual fights on the card that were supposed to be like the main co-main events were bad. I think right now they're just banking on the Conor fight against Chandler and John Bones Jones versus Stipe. So, hopefully he doesn't take his dick out, folks.
Wait, I did hear something about dick out.
Hopefully
Yeah,
it does.
you yeah.
Only you.
I went
You would
and
only hear
grabbed
that
some lube
part,
real
wouldn't
quick.
you?
Go ahead, tell me more.
Eddie came back real quick after I said that. Now I'm just lost.
We were talking about somebody with their dick out.
Yeah, well, the way you're standing looks like you're about to show everybody.
UFC is banking on some big
Oh, I'm
ones.
trying to angle it so I don't show somebody.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
WWE stuff,
Oh, God.
just same old like bloodline stuff. Roman Reigns is back again. It's nothing like earth shattering happening over there. Rock's not back yet, so I think that's waiting until the next pay per view. So hopefully that happens. But yeah, besides that, I think that's it on sports. I think, yeah, that's it. But the movie of the week was brought to you by The Pretty One. And his movie was?
Yeah, never saw this movie before. What is it? The Deliverance?
The Deliverance?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's
I think it
essentially
was called The Deliverance, not the old movie.
But it's
Not
like the old movie. It's an
not the
updated
Burt Reynolds
version.
movie.
It feels like it's an updated version
Sort
of the
It
movie.
is, but not as. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there man on
I
man
can go
rape?
first.
in the
Screw
movie?
this. I'm going to change the order.
There's not man on man rape, but there's demon on man rape.
Demon on man rape.
Yeah.
Sounds very very anime, very Asian.
Oh, so I'll go first since I don't think Rob saw it. So
Oh, I definitely did not see this.
I'm gonna
Gentlemen, it's very African American.
it's right up your alley. It's right up your alley.
Okay, I'm into it. It already sounds bad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this movie a 2. And I'm giving it a 2 just based off the fact of like it wasn't good. Like they did a lot of demon and like horror tropes. And like, the flies like in the like buzzing around, like showing that the devil and that kind of stuff going around. Like that was I could have done without that. The mom was like super ghetto, if we can, hope that's a right way to numb her in there. She was mean, She was angry, she was just whatever. But I didn't know this. The only reason this gets a 2 is because I didn't know it was based on a true story.
Their demons are real?
Yeah, it's based on a true story. Like, so it was just more of the movie lost me here and there. It was just more or less like the way Gentleman puts it, it's a movie I can watch in the background. And when I see stuff happening, I'll look and be like, oh, what's happening? And then I'm good. Like, I don't need to I don't need to ever see this movie ever again. The rape scene was kind of, I don't think it was needed. I think they just threw that in there to put more like emphasis on what was going like with the possessions and all that kind of stuff. So for me, I give it a 2. The only reason it gets a 2 is because it was based on a true story. Eddie?
Yep. Eddie.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. It's been
didn't
a
watch
while since we've been doing the podcast that I didn't watch it. I forgot about it.
Fucking Eddie.
You had one job.
Can I say that on here?
You can say
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you want.
Dude, and then because normally we're like, hey, what's the movie of the week or the album of the week? And we're fucking doing it on the thread. And this time
It's
it was
in
like
the chat.
dead.
It's in the chat. So you should have easily found it.
It's in the thread, Eddie.
I forgot.
Yeah.
For shame, Eddie. For shame. I didn't watch this movie either, but I didn't read the
Yeah.
thread. But you
Quite
know,
pretty.
Yeah. I can
For
tell.
it.
I can tell, Rob. So Deliverance, I give it about the same as Beige did. I thought it was a cool twist because it was an all African American cast, except for Glenn Close, which was totally weird because she was trying to be African American in this as much as she could.
She didn't
Totally
Also-
paint
weird. Dressed
her face.
Ghetto Fabulous.
I see.
What happened?
I was asking how so.
She didn't.
Oh no, she was in an African American neighborhood. Her kids were all mixed blood.
Mhm.
You know, it was distinct that you could tell, hey, she's your mama. And she dressed with torn jeans. She dressed with Daisy Dukes on, unbuttoned at the top. So it was a little more Glenn Close than I wanted. It was a little closer to Glenn Close than I ever wanted to be. I think they could have changed a couple of things on this movie, and it would have been good. I do agree with Beige. I'm giving it a 2. I was entertained by it, but not intrigued. I watched it because we're part of the podcast, and I did my homework, unlike Eddie. But again, it was not a great movie. Yeah, it was not a
See,
great
now
movie.
at least
I
people
think
can
it
see me
did go
doing
up
that.
in value at the end of the credits when it said based on true events, and
Mhm.
it showed her real life picture. For some
Yeah.
reason, that kicks it up into high gear for me to say that is cool because someone went through this mess and they're trying to tell her stories. I want to find out and read about her to find out how much of it is true and how much is far-fetched. But the little kid, when they possessed him, it is, again, all the same Exorcist tropes. Hey, he bends over backwards, he cringes like a spider and climbs up the wall. It looked cool, but it wasn't amazing. It's all stuff I've seen before. So,
Yeah.
again, I give it a deuce. I feel it dropped a deuce. Definitely not going to toast this one. This one's roasted for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So
out
I
of-
know not to watch this.
Yes. Out of
Yeah.
the people that actually
You don't have
did
to.
their homework, it gets
Got
a
one
4,
job.
which is not a
One
good
job,
score. One job.
Yeah. But
What was the
still
other-
better than 21 grams.
Pretty's album was
I didn't guess the album. It was Eli.
Yeah, you
I
did.
thought.
that was you.
No, you did.
What did I say?
Oh, it's
Anthem
in
of
the,
the
it's in
Peaceful
the
Army.
thread, Robert. You should look at the thread, Robert. It's in the
What?
thread, Robert.
It's Anthem of a Peaceful Army
Well, if I would have picked it, I probably heard.
Eddie, I don't like the way you're saying Robert right
Eddie
now.
was talking.
by Greta
Yeah.
Van Vliet.
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
remember?
I did pick this album,
what
and I've heard this album too, Eddie. Did
What
you
album
hear
was
the
it?
album, Eddie?
It's Anthem of a Peaceful
No.
Army
Greta Van Fleet.
By who?
Yeah,
by Greta Van Vliet.
Oh,
by
okay.
Greta
Okay.
Van Fleet. So
I kind of like this.
I'll tell you why I picked this album after everyone talks. But go ahead,
Okay.
babe.
Okay. So I'll give it a 3. I kind of like this album. I liked watching over Mountain of the Sun, The New Day, and I believe Lover Lever, but the Taker Believer part, or that song, that last one. I liked it. I liked the flow of it.
Yeah.
I liked how it wasn't like just like moshed together. That's what I figured was about to happen to me when I was listening to this, but it wasn't. You know, I liked it. It was good. No complaints about it. You know, first time I've had a Pretty or a Gentleman album that have no complaints. So you know,
It's a lot of pressure.
What?
you
New
know.
season, bro. New season.
So yeah, gentlemen, have you listened to this album?
Means that he didn't
So I don't think
listen
I've listened to this album. I have heard this band though a few times. Oops, shit! I lost fucking leg. I know this band. I've heard their stuff. They're very rock oriented. You know, they're heavily influenced by classic rock and Zeppelin, shit like that. I'll give it a try if you guys think it's a good album. I don't think I've listened to this one, but I am familiar with this band. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we can totally hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know this band. You know, they're a bunch of young guys, right? Like, I think when they broke out, they were like in their early 20s, weren't they? Yeah. They came out like a couple years ago,
they
like
were really
5-6 years ago.
early 20s.
Yeah. So is this like their
Well,
second or third album?
Well, they've been around for. This is like their 5th album, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
pretty
they
good.
come out with quite a bit of albums. But again, along that lines, Eddie, did you listen to it?
No.
Are you
I'll take
familiar
that
with this
stunned
band at
silence
all,
as a
Eddie?
no.
No, I've never heard of this band.
What'd you think of
Okay.
this, Pretty? Why'd
So,
you
along
rate
the
it,
lines
and
of what-
why'd you pick it?
I rated it as a 3.5.
Okay.
The reason I picked it is because of the sound. Like, again, just as gentlemen said, they're heavily influenced by the classic rock era. A lot of people, when they first came out, said, "Hey, you guys are jockeying Led Zeppelin. You guys are trying to sound too much like Led Zeppelin."
Mhm.
I love the sound that they have, and I love the sound that Led Zeppelin gives. It gives a modern take on it with paying homage to a classic sound. You can't mix Led Zeppelin up, though. Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, Jimmy Page is an amazing duo, but I think they do a good enough job to be a band that's similar. And as we have grunge rock, we have bands that are similar. This is a band that has a similar sound to Led Zeppelin. I enjoy the music. I think, just like Beige mentioned, how he had about 4 or 5, I could listen to this album straight through and not have a problem with it. I do enjoy it. I do like it. The reason I say 3.5 is just because I do think they could take it up a notch to get that rock just a little harder, but it's got a good tone, got a good sound. You can understand everything that's going on. I don't think it's too heavy for anybody, so it's just an easy listen to. And again, I throw on Greta Van Fleet pretty often just to say, hey, I'm driving in traffic, I'll throw them on and be able to just listen with ease. I do like them. I thought it was a good album. So I'm happy with the rating and how many songs stuck out to Beige. So definitely.
Eddie, why didn't you listen to the song?
Eddie, I'm so glad you commented on this one.
What is that, Beige?
Why didn't you listen to the album? And it's an album.
Again,
You can drive to work and listen to it. Huh?
I know. Again, I didn't look at the thread.
So
No.
I should just send it to you, then send it to the thread, and send it back to you again.
I think we all
don't forget
should
about
send it to Eddie,
the.
whatever album and video movie we pick.
Jeez, you had one job, Eddie.
Whose
One.
movie is it this week?
I'm
Eddie,
still on vacation mode. I'm still on vacation mode.
You been on vacation this whole week or last week?
No, I'm talking about the ROC.
Oh, that's a hiatus, not a vacation.
Yeah.
So
But we're back,
Chunk-
dude. And you gotta
Yeah.
get game ready.
Chunk picked the movie of the week, and it's Spaceman with Adam Sandler.
Oh,
you can find
I
it
saw that.
on Netflix. He hasn't seen it, so he just threw it out there because it looked good. And also his album of the week is "I Am the Weapon" by Flotsam and Jetsam.
Oh, Flotsam and Jetsam.
Yeah.
That was the band Jason Newsted was in before he joined Metallica.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
A
cool.
little fun fact for you. I just throwing it out there. It's a metal
Okay.
band.
It's on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music.
What was the name of the album again?
I Am the Weapon.
I Am the Weapon. All right.
Yeah. Eddie's downloading it now.
Yeah,
you can see
he's
he
going to
can't
start
do two
listening
things
to it
at
right
once.
away. He's
So he had to
watching
come
the
off the
movie and
podcast.
listening to the album at the same time.
Yes.
He's going to overachieve this
By the
week.
time we're done with this podcast, he will have listened to it.
You have them both down. He'll be able to give his review right away.
So
Yeah.
Chunk wanted to give gentlemen a couple of minutes to see if he wanted to rant about anything.
Oh, if I start ranting, I won't stop.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since you've been able to do a gentleman's rant.
It's,
You know what the hardest part about my job is dealing with all the fucking personalities, right? I have so much fucking back fucking door drama going on that it drives me fucking nuts. This one said this one about that one, and this one's pissed off because this one said this, and they told that person this, and blah, blah, blah. here's what I don't get about people, man. Just vent your fucking problems with each other and let shit go. And if it's something you can't let go, fine. Just be like, hey, well, fuck you. I don't like you anymore. But like watching fucking people like dance around and fucking be fake to each other and then turn around and talk shit about each other afterwards is driving me fucking nuts right now. So that's my fucking rant. That's what's been kind of pissing me off recently. Oh, and I had to drive in traffic the other day. But I mean, everybody hates fucking traffic. Ooh, I almost got killed in a traffic accident. Some dude driving next to me did the same thing that I was doing, was trying to check out some girls walking by and almost hit me, caused me to veer into the lane next to me, which had oncoming traffic. So that was pretty scary. But I lived, so don't worry. I'm safe.
All right. Well, there you go. There you
Get
go.
a little rant for you.
Okay. Pretty, you have anything that you want to rant about?
Quit talking shit to each other.
I don't know how I'm
Eddie.
going to follow that up. It was like a cluster of shit going on for him.
Oh, that was just the tip of the iceberg,
I had
too.
pineapple fried rice today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're using these key words like tip of the iceberg and backdoor problems, and
Good.
I'm going back to making my fried rice now. Thank you for reminding me. Here we go. Cooking with Rob. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. What were we talking about?
So I have a tiny little rant. It's if you're a parent, and Pretty knows this because he's a coach, as gentleman is as loud as possible. Mute, man.
seriously,
Mute your screen, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Mute your screen.
Dude, Benny Hanna's over there, dude.
I know, right? But he's not going to mute it. Watch. He's still not going to mute it.
I'll mute it.
No, so Pretty knows because Pretty's been a coach, and he coaches still. Like, I don't know if Pretty has this problem with parents coming up to you telling you that their kid should start. And their kid has no talent. Like, no talent. But the parent is convincing that this kid is all-world J.J. Watt or the next, Patrick Mahomes or, just Darren Woodson, whoever you want to, Antonio Gates, whatever position you want to throw out there, they're the next person to come up out of, whatever. And you get to kind of try to talk calm to the parent and be like, hey, like, I know you love your kid and I know you think he's the best ever, or she, but you got to be like, they're not good. And the reason why they're not good is because they put no effort. And
you got to tell these parents their kids suck? Is that what you're saying?
That happened.
Yeah, but you have to say it in a kind of nurturing way to not like have the parents like irritated or trying to fight you.
I don't think I'd be a good coach.
I don't think you would either.
Yeah.
We should try that.
What?
We should
Me
put
being a
a
coach?
gentleman in as a coach. Yeah.
Who am I coaching? What am I coaching them for? What am I coaching?
What sport is he coaching?
Yeah.
Pickleball?
Pickleball?
Pickleball. You can be a pickleball coach. You can yell at them, get the ball over the net.
How about like a tag? Since they have professional tag now, how about I'm a tag coach? Run faster! Dodge! Why didn't you fucking slip up?
That could work.
I think I could do that. I think I could yell at people.
Eddie, do you ever rant about anything?
Just fucking do your job.
Okay.
Like people that like
watching the movie. And
you have a job. Just
You mean like watching the movie?
Right, and fucking stop. Yeah, like watching a movie and getting reminded. Like that should be your job.
I shouldn't have to remind you. It's your one job you have.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate that.
I wish it was my one job.
So this week on the ROC, of how we're doing
the only
this
task you have for your real job
is we're doing the
What
Mount.
the hell is Rob making?
He's making I don't
The
know.
Fried rice, baby. Fried rice. Gotta scramble the eggs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So this week we're doing the ROC like Mount Rushmore of like different categories and stuff. So I'll ask you first, Pretty, for comedians or stand-up, who is your top 4?
Okay, so I wanted to set this up right. Now, each of us are going to be able to pick our Mount ROC-more of these topics. But
Yeah.
if you disagree with me, gentlemen, and you say that's ridiculous, I don't think that I agree with that. You can veto one. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Eddie,
I
we're
veto
all
that.
going to disagree with yours. So yeah. So
Can I
Eddie,
veto your
all
veto?
yours are probably going to get vetoed. You just have to accept it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So comedians and stand-up. Richard Pryor
Ooh, good one.
is
Yeah.
number one. George Carlin, number
Oh, yeah.
two.
Okay.
Robin Williams and Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I will gladly defend against all of those if you chose to interject
Yeah.
any of you.
Those are good.
But
So
those are my 4 stand-up comedians.
So for me, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, and I have a newbie, but he's been doing it for a long time. Tony Hitchcliff. He's from Kill Tony.
Mhm.
I don't even know who that is, but dude is funny as hell. He has put on a shitload of comedians that people didn't know about and are like big now because of him. But his stand-up, he's the guy who roasted Tom Brady, but went down the whole like stage
Line.
and roasted
Oh, yeah.
every single person. And the funny thing about that is Netflix told him who not to roast and what not to say. And he's like, yeah, I'll make sure, and did all the shit they told him not
And he-
to
and he-
do.
All
And he
of
still
all
did
of
it. He still
Yeah.
did
And he
it.
still did it. He
Yeah.
roasted everybody.
Yeah.
And Netflix was pissed. But, Pretty's 3 besides, like, I put Chappelle in there instead of Robin Williams, and I put Tony Hinchcliffe in there for his stand-up and for what he's done for other stand-up comedians. Gentlemen?
Okay, those are some good choices, gentlemen. I'm going to say those are good ones. I'm going to piggyback on a couple of them. I'm going to give you, for sure, Richard Pryor. Can't deny. I'll give you George Carlton.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Rodney Dangerfield because Rodney
Okay.
Dangerfield was,
Okay.
that kind of comedy he did. And if you ever watch him do live, and like even when he did fucking, people in the crowd talking shit, like he fucked
The
shut them
Tonight
down
Show.
quick too. So
Oh,
Rodney
yeah.
Dangerfield for me.
Yeah.
Plus, I think he's a witty guy. And then, it's going to be an odd choice. And it's not that I think she's the best, but I think she was inventive and kind of paved the way for a lot of people. But I'm going to give Joan Rivers. And the reason I'm going to give Joan Rivers, 1, she was fucking old school. But 2, she kind of did that kind of sassy,
Yeah.
kind of catty fucking kind of shit talking, but like slyly fucking kind of comedy. And she was good at it. And she paved the way for a lot of other fucking, not only female comedians, but just comedians in general to kind of, do those kind of dig jokes. So those are my 4. Although I think Dave Chappelle
I like
should be
that.
in that
I like
fucking
that.
list as well because he is an amazing fucking comedian. But the only reason he's not is I feel like he's really just a combination of
Yeah.
George Carlton and Richard Pryor kind of put together. You know what I mean?
True.
Like both
Yeah.
those comedians, knew how to talk to the audience, but made points of how we are as a society and people in general, and made light of that, able to point things out though and make you think at the same time. So, but
Got you.
those are my 4.
Eddie?
There was a
Oh,
couple of things I want to mention with like Richard. Real quick. I want to mention Richard Pryor did an episode. He did a 4-part miniseries on NBC. If you ever get a chance, watch the last episode where he does his monologue and he's like, "Motherfuckers aren't canceling me. This is the end of the show. It was only supposed to run for 4 episodes. I'm done with this shit. I want to go home." And he opens up with that as his opener. Robin Williams does a roast of Richard Pryor, and it's probably
I
one of
saw
my
that.
favorite things. And along the lines with what gentleman said, Rodney Dangerfield on The Tonight Show. If you get a chance, watch that on YouTube. Probably some of the most funniest 5 minutes I've ever seen on TV. He's on my honorable mentions list. Go ahead, hit a strip. Let me know what your Mount ROC-more is.
So I'm gonna go with Robin Williams. I like Gabriel Iglesias, David Chappelle, and oh my god, I had his name.
he's gonna say
Fuck,
Erica
I had
Shaw.
him. I had it.
Just Erica Shaw.
Dude, what is this other guy? Oh, Joy Coy.
Oh, Joe Coy. Okay.
Yeah.
Joe Coy.
I get that one. Okay.
You're going diversity, brother.
Oh yeah, you win each race.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion on that list.
Oh, I like that.
You hit every race, and I hit all the races. Don't worry.
Good. So
I almost was gonna put Jeff Dunham. Almost.
The ventriloquist guy.
Yeah.
Yours is a crazy.
Yeah.
I would have vetoed you.
Yours is a crazy modern list.
Yeah. I would have
Yours is
vetoed
a
you.
crazy modern list versus mine is all 80s comedy.
All good. So action stars.
Yeah.
If one of you say Arnold, I swear.
Well, you could try to veto it all you want, but Arnold's up there. You
He's
have the
gonna
modern
have to be
action
on
movie.
there.
Basically,
That's
he's
hard
one
to-
of the founders of the modern action movie.
Dude,
You can hate him all you want. You
Terminator.
cannot
That's all I
deny.
gotta say.
Okay, gentlemen, go ahead. Who's your four?
Arnold, and then maybe Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no.
Definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger. I would put
One.
Yeah. I'm gonna put. Okay, so I don't like him, but he should be. No. I can take him out of that. I'm gonna say Charles Bronson.
Okay.
I'm going to say Chuck Norris, and I'm gonna give you Jason Statham.
Okay. Pretty.
Wow. Okay. I'm going last on this one. I want to hear everyone else's before
All
I
right,
give away
Eddie?
the top dogs
copycat.
over here. Go, Eddie. No, because I don't
so
know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
go
tell you, you're going to be
I'm
like,
gonna
yeah,
go
you
with-
didn't copy my list at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arnold. I kind of want to go with Jackie Chan.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jason, Stamos. I'm kind of iffy about
Stamos?
him, but
Yes, Stamos.
I kind of like Jet Li. I know he didn't really do
He
too
did a
many
lot of
movies,
movies.
but once he did,
Good job.
You did a lot of movies.
but
Sure.
I like the ones that he did do.
Okay.
And I know it's cliche, but I'm gonna go Sylvester.
Okay. So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Donnie Yen.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Dolph Lundgren. I like Dolph Lundgren.
Drago?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
you know, I think
Masters
that
of
goes
the
a
Universe?
veto though. Like, what action films did he do? We said leave out Rocky 3 and The Punisher, and tell me 3 movies he did.
Universal Soldier.
It's a soldier.
Okay.
Universe. The Expendables.
The
Expendables
Expendables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Aquaman.
Here's an Aquaman too. Here's in both Aquamans.
I just, when you say action star, he's not one that pops to mind. And in most of those movies, he's co-star.
True. So I'll go Donnie Yen.
If he dies, he dies.
I'll go
It's a great
Donnie
line,
Yen,
but...
Jackie Chan.
And wait, wasn't it Universal Soldier 2 he was in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The straight to DVD one.
Right?
The Rock and Statham.
Of course he says The Rock. I mean, come on.
Don't talk shit about The Rock. The Rock is a beautiful man. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. My bad.
I would just say, what
Heart.
contributions has The Rock made to action films?
Everything.
Which one? You're talking about the Burning Inferno one he made?
The Rundown.
The Rundown, okay.
Black Adam.
Doom.
Rampage. Doom. I mean, Doom was a piece of shit, but still, action movie.
Yeah, I mean,
San
yes,
Andreas?
he was an action movie.
San
Oh,
Andreas.
is that the category?
So
No.
he
Is that the
deserves.
category
He
we're
deserves. to be
Hold on.
the route-
Skyscraper.
Yeah, skyscraper, exactly.
Whoa.
Oh man.
We're just
Faster?
naming stuff off now. We are
Faster?
naming inanimate
Just 'cause
objects out here,
Yeah,
dude.
just because he was in movies, I don't think that makes him eligible for the Mount Rushmore.
Oh yes. The Rock.
If I
takes,
only
like,
get my one veto, though, I'm still vetoing fucking Dolph Lundgren because at
I
least
take
The
him
Rock
off.
was in action films.
I took him off. I took Dolph Lundgren off.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren
I
was
listened to your veto, and I took him off.
All right, pretty. It's down to
All right,
you.
pretty.
Bruce Lee,
Okay.
Tom Cruise,
I mean, yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Mel Gibson,
Oh, oh.
and Sean
You're going
Motherfucking
Scientology all over
Connery.
here. And who?
And honorable mention, Vaya con Dios, bro. Keanu Reeves.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I'll give you
that's good.
Keanu Reeves.
That's why he's honorable mention. He can't make the list. How would you give me Keanu Reeves? Keanu Reeves is the least action out of all those guys. Mel Gibson.
Yeah, but he's
had
been in
Mad
some of the
Max,
best
he had
action
Lethal Weapon,
movies,
Sean
too.
Connery was,
I'll allow it.
Dude.
I'll allow it.
Surprised no one said Bruce
My
Willis.
verdict.
thank you, Eddie. So I thought about that too.
Bruce Willis kind of deserves to be up there.
But
I
But
think
Bruce
Bruce
Lee
Willis
is
is
so
a better
much
choice
better.
than Dolph
Bruce
Lundgren.
Lee is so much better.
And
Yeah.
I have my issues with Sylvester Stallone as well. I think he's a good action star, but he's really limited to just 80s movies.
Rambo.
Bruce
Right?
Lee,
80s movie. Cobra, 80s
Look
movie.
at that all-star.
Cliffhanger.
yeah.
True.
Judge
All right.
Dredd.
So
But what was the one we did with Denzel? Not Denzel Washington.
Demolition.
Wesley Snipes.
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. Okay, Demolition Man. All right.
Demolition
all right.
Man. Don't you remember
Demolition Man is pretty fucking amazing.
Deja Star Shots at the mall?
Simon
Yeah.
Says.
all right. Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Simon Phoenix.
Comedy movies.
Yeah.
Ooh, comedy movie. Yes.
Ooh. I'll go first. Dumb and Dumber. Superbad. The Jerk. And The Money Pit.
Interesting picks.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay.
All right.
You want
Who's
me to go
next?
second?
Go
I'll
second.
go
Evil
gentlemen.
Dead
Go
1, Evil
Oh.
Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and Ash versus Evil Dead.
Then there's
No,
a
I'm
Bruce
just kidding.
Campbell
That's not
thing
it.
going on here.
But those are freaking hilarious. You know?
I'll give you.
Bubba
I'll
Hotep
give you
is the
Evil Dead
honorable
2 could be
mention, too.
considered a comedy.
Sucks. No, that's not it. I'm gonna stick similar to Beige. The Jerk, Airplane the movie, Dumb
Ooh.
and Dumber, and Young Frankenstein.
Okay. Oh, I have an honorable mention though. We're doing that. Either Blazing Saddles or Spaceballs.
Yes,
Those two, you know.
I think. Yeah.
Although I think those are two excellent ones.
Someone have
I
a
mean,
train
I
just go by?
Yeah.
This is my phone.
We're party over here. Airplane. Yeah. It wasn't on my list, but when you mentioned it, I'm like Airplane for sure. I'm gonna go Airplane, Animal House.
For sure.
For me, like old school.
Oh,
That movie made
good
me
one.
fucking laugh my ass off, and I watched it multiple fucking times. As for like a fourth greatest comedy, I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters, but really it's Bill Murray for me. But I'll go with Ghostbusters. I think he's pretty funny in fucking Ghostbusters.
Eddie?
I can't hate on that
All right,
list.
so for sure, Dumb and Dumber.
Uh-huh.
Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Okay.
Friday.
Which Friday? The original?
I mean,
the
there's only
first
one
one. The first
Friday.
one.
There's only
Okay.
one Friday.
Well, the second one
Yeah.
with
It's
Day Day
definitely
was
not
fun.
the last Friday.
And what was your fourth, Eddie?
My last one. Fuck.
Good job.
Shit. I don't
Really
know if I
planned
have
this out,
another
didn't you?
one. Oh,
I like that you're going last and didn't get your list together.
I'm gonna say The Sandlot.
Okay. Well,
Killing me, small.
that that goes along with the next category of favorite sports movies. You didn't read
Can
the
I
email
start?
either, huh, Eddie?
Sandlot.
Okay. You didn't read the email either, huh?
I didn't get an email.
You know, Return of the Critics, you can go
It's
to
in
the
the chat.
like you have access to the email.
No, I did not know that.
Oh, well.
Now you know. Just
Now
like
you know.
Channel 4 says. Now you know.
Now you know. Okay, so your first one is what?
For me,
The Sandlot.
Shawshank Redemption.
It's not a let's rape his back door. What, Eddie? So Sandlot?
All right. So I got the Sandlot for sure. Okay. Field of Dreams.
Okay.
For the Love of the Game. I know you guys fucking shit on that one.
Fucking hate that movie.
Okay. And Moneyball.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, do you know sports movies?
I mean, I know they exist.
Or do you know any off the top of your head?
I know Goal, starring Sylvester Stallone and Pele.
Okay.
I know A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks.
Okay.
I know, obviously, The Sandlot. And I know Shaolin Soccer.
Okay, that's four.
But I don't think any of those movies should be on a Mount Rushmore
Oh, sports movies?
of sports movies. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
none of
Cool
them.
Runnings.
Cool
Surprised you
Runnings.
didn't say Cool Runnings.
I do know Cool Runnings, but again, that doesn't deserve to be on a Mount Rushmore of fucking sports movies. You know,
Bad
something
News
like
Bears?
maybe Bad News. Okay, so I'll give you Bad News Bears should be, but you know, you can throw that on comedy too. Remember the Titans,
Okay.
because that's just a good flick.
There you go.
I'm gonna go. What was the one Adam Sandler
Little
did
Giants.
when he was in jail? He's not in Little Giants.
Oh, Happy Gilmore?
No, when he's in fucking prison
No,
and they're doing the fucking football.
Oh, The Longest
Full
Yard.
10-yard. What is it?
The Longest Yard.
Longest
Yeah.
Yard. There it is.
The Longest Yard.
You know, because I know that movie, and yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, there's no force for me. I wouldn't take any of my suggestions on sports films though, except for maybe Remember the Titans. So I'm trying to think of like sports films that I saw. So I'll give you Moneyball. I'll give you Remember the Titans. But I'm thinking of movies that.
What
like,
about the Big Green?
Hoosier. Oh, I'll give you Hoosiers. Although I'm
Hoosiers
pretty sure
good.
movie's probably racist as fuck, but still.
Oh, it
Hoosiers,
is.
you know. And yeah,
Yes.
Bad News Bears.
You
Bad
should-
News Bears is fun. So I came up with 4.
You should add a
Yay.
Big Green.
No, I don't ever want to think about the Big Green ever again.
Pudding?
I'm gonna agree with Rob with Remember the Titans. I think it's an epic movie that everyone needs to see. Field of Dreams. Definitely want to remember James Earl Jones on that Mount Rushmore because he makes that movie awesome. Miracle, which is the story of the Miracle on Ice, the hockey team with Coach Herb, and then of course The Sandlot. My honorable mention will be The Replacements, starring Keanu Reeves. For some reason, whenever that's on TNT or whatever, I always watch it. So
It is a
that's making
TNT
my
movie, though,
honorable
isn't it?
mention.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
I'm gonna go The Sandlot. Any given Sunday.
Go ahead.
Blue Chip and Little Giants. That's my.
I mean, I got one more, but I guess it's an honorable mention because it's not a real sport. But The Wrestler.
Oh, it's a good movie. I like that one. That's a good one.
You didn't like that little dig fish? It's not a real sport.
I didn't freeze. That was me just giving you that face. Just wrestling is a sport. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see me poking you?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Movie villains.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Who's going first?
Pretty.
Who's going first? I'm ready.
You did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go for it.
John Doe from Seven.
Okay.
Anton Krycek from No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
Kaiser Sose from The Usual Suspects. And
Is
Darth
it just gonna be Kevin Spacey on your
Vader.
fucking? Is it gonna be just Kevin Spacey on your wall?
It's just Kevin Spacey right now. I'm living in a dirty world. Okay. My honorable mention is King Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Oh, he is a great villain. Shoot, man,
right.
you
Bring it
fucked up
on.
my list.
Bring on my
You fucked up my
denials of
list.
anyone on my list.
All right, who's
Eddie,
next?
Gentleman or Eddie?
I can go. Mine are all going to be pretty fucking comic booky though. But I'm going to go Thanos, especially for Infinity Wars because he won. The Joker because he kind of won too. Heath Ledger's Joker to be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you John Doe from Seven's a fucking great villain. Like, and who is my fucking number 4? I mean, it's got to be Darth Vader. It's got to be Darth Vader. He's the fucking one of the best villains ever. Yeah, that's my 4.
Ever. He's not on your list. I don't know. Yeah.
So, Darth Vader. I also have Darth Maul.
I mean, I love Maul's character, but I don't know if I'm putting him up on the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Saw that coming.
And the Joker, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from I can't remember his name, but the villain from Black Phone.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ethan Hawke, but I don't remember the dude's name in the movie.
Nobody remembers.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker, obviously. I can't remember his name right now. It's a dude who cut off Theon's dick in Game of Thrones. Having a
Ramsey.
Ramsey Bolton.
Yeah.
Ramsey?
Ramsey's fucking.
Ramsey? Yeah.
Yeah. Ramsey Bolton. And John Doe.
So clearly John Doe and fucking Joker are up there.
Yeah.
I think Vader's up there for sure too.
Yeah.
You got 3
Totally
votes.
agree with those.
And then who's our 4th? Who did we decide our 4th
this
was?
is the closest we've come to agreeing.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know who the 4th one is. So this one's more for Eddie. 4 favorite rom-coms.
Go, Eddie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Eddie, you can have my turn too. You can pick an additional 4 and have my turn.
You know what? You can have mine too, Eddie.
Yeah. You know, just take them
No,
all.
fuck
Eddie.
you
Take them all.
guys.
You know enough.
Go to the next
You know
one
what?
then. Huh?
You get to design this wall, Eddie.
You get to just number off your favorite rom-coms.
P.S. I love you.
Don't do that.
To
Don't act like you don't know.
all the boys I love.
Okay. The Notebook.
The Notebook obviously is gonna have to be up there. And damn it, I can't think.
I think
For the Love of the
can,
Game is a rom-com, but it's a sports movie too. So
Pretty Woman.
And I
not
was
up
gonna say
there.
that, but I don't know.
Sleepless
if
in
that,
Seattle?
it was-
You've Got Mail.
Anything with fucking Drew Barrymore? Anything with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler?
50
Blended. 50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. For sure.
That
Say
was
Anything?
funny.
The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weddings? Yeah. Come on.
So-
Really?
Yeah.
Really
I'm
dropping
gonna
the
say
Oh,
mine,
what's
for sure.
shit? What's it called? It's Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, but not the 51st Date. The other one,
The
Blended.
other one. The other fucking set
Blended.
they were in.
Blended.
The Wedding
yeah.
Singer?
Or
Oh,
was
yeah,
it,
yeah.
just go with it.
Summer Hayek?
What if
Some of Hack is
you,
fine.
you didn't get a What About Mary in there? Do you not like What
Yeah.
About Mary yet? No, Eddie?
No.
You don't
Oh,
like Brett
sorry.
Favre? You don't like Brett Favre? So, my number 1 romantic movie, comedy, still is Spaceballs. because it's all about chasing Princess Vespa around. Dumb and Dumber, Me, Myself, and Irene. And my true to it is When Harry Met Sally, because the orgasm scene is freaking hilarious, and that was done like in 1989, and that was in a movie, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. If you've never seen that, Eddie, please watch When Harry Met Sally.
It's not a porn.
I've never seen it.
I like that move, Pretty.
It's a good movie.
I like that move, Pretty. You pick something in the genre of stuff he likes, thinking he might see it, knowing that he probably still won't watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
Any more categories?
All right, Babe, what category are we going to do next?
The next category is Disney cartoons growing up. Or you can use that and just Disney cartoons in general. So it can be a cartoon like animated movie or a show.
Or TV or show? Okay.
Yeah. Mine is Darkwing Duck, The Rescuers Down Under, Iron Giant, and I want to say Lion King, but it's a trope. I guess The Jungle Book. So that's my four.
Okay.
Go ahead, Eddie.
For sure, Darkwing Duck, Toy Story. Oh no, that wasn't Disney.
That's Pixar, I thought. Yeah, was it Disney? Pixar?
I'm gonna say
no. It's Disney.
It's Disney.
Yeah, it's Disney. I'm gonna say Lion King.
It's on Disney Plus.
And Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah.
Damn you!
All right,
Damn you, Eddie. Well, Rescue Rangers is on there because you got to have Monterey Jack on there, and what was I can't remember what his name was, Gizmo Duck, and then that opened up to Darkwing Duck eventually. So you got to have that with all that. Sword in the Stone is probably growing up one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Black Cauldron is up there, and then of course DuckTales. I could still sing the anthem for DuckTales now. So yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly.
Gentlemen?
So not being a huge Disney guy, I'll just go with my favorites. I like Fantasia. I like Dumbo. I like Aladdin. And I mean, if we're going to pick one series, it would probably be DuckTales as well. I know I watched a lot of it. I don't know if it would hold up if I watched it now, but I would watch a lot of DuckTales as a kid. So those are going to be my
funny. Yeah, it's funny. I started watching it the other day on Disney Plus. I'm like, these episodes are fucking like 15 minutes long, or was it always like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Lots of commercials.
Yep.
But it's funny, like watching them now. Like some of them, you're like, oh god, like it doesn't hold up, and then some of them, you're like, oh, it's still all right, you know. But I do miss watching. Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. What do you miss watching?
Darkwing Duck, dude.
Oh, okay. It was dope. You know, that was their way of making fun of Batman.
Yeah.
Fucked up, but whatever. Favorite, or not favorite, but your top 4 sci-fi movies.
I'm gonna go. I'll take this one. Obviously Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 2001. I'm gonna go with Blade Runner. And I am going to go with, I'm trying to think of something more modern that I really liked. I'd call sci-fi. You know, okay, so I don't know if it deserves to be on there, but if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend The Three Body Problem on Netflix. It's a series. I thought it was really good. think it does a couple little twisty things here and there that are really fun. 3 body problems. I don't know if it deserves to be up on the wall with those other 3, but it's you know, I'm throwing it up there because I think it was amazing.
I'll go Aliens.
Oh, it's good.
Since it is sci-fi, but it's also funny, and there's another category, Spaceballs. I do not like this, but I have to put Star Wars because it is Star Wars.
I mean, it changed the fucking movie industry.
Yeah, it did. And then Starship Troopers.
Interesting choice.
What? I came back for that?
I mean, I don't want. It's more of a thing of like when that movie came out, everybody was yelling Roughnecks, Rico's Roughnecks, or whoever's like name with like Roughnecks plus the game.
Yep,
It's
that
just,
was what
you
it
know,
was. That was what it was.
Eddie.
That's what I was yelling.
So, will we consider Terminator 2 sci-fi?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got Terminator
Yes,
2.
absolutely.
Okay. 2001 Space Odyssey.
Okay.
Great movie.
Predator.
I heard Rob say it.
Predator.
And no, that wasn't.
That's it. That's all you got.
Was Clockwork Orange sci-fi? No, huh?
I mean,
No.
it's set in the future. I don't know if I would really consider it sci-fi though. It's more kind of seems like a commentary on the people and where they go.
Yeah.
If you want to make it, it's your list, Eddie. I just don't know if I would really consider that one sci-fi per se, in the sense of how I think of sci-fi.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't think of another sci-fi movie that jumps out at me right now.
Pretty
I mean, I'll add Alien.
I mean, Alien's a great movie.
Alien?
And look, I'm a
It's
fan
an
of all
Alien
the
for the
Alien movies.
79?
Whether you want to do Aliens,
The first
fucking Alien 3, fucking Resurrection, Romulus, fucking Prometheus, any of them. I like them all.
Covenant?
I'll take Cousin It too.
Yeah. I gotta go. So again, we're gonna agree on this category. I'm going Terminator 1. You can't have Terminator 2 without Terminator 1, and the original was so awesome, you know. And Arnold's lack of lines in that really made the movie. 2001: Space Odyssey is one of my favorite movies of all time, so of course you know that made the list. Aliens, probably one of the greatest sequels of all time, but only to be second to the greatest sequel of all time, The Empire Strikes Back. That's my list, you know. Honorable mention on there is Tron.
Oh,
Just because
yeah.
I thought it was a great version of a cool movie. Again,
Ooh,
yeah, you can
Ooh, I
put
just
Mad
remembered.
Max maybe on there too.
Mad Max is
Ready
good.
Player One.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One is along that lines. When you read the book, you'll think the movie sucks, but you know
I
the
read the
movie
book.
itself,
The movie
if you've
sucks.
never read the book, is good.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to read that book, Eddie. I have it. I'll let you borrow it. Freaking that book is freaking awesome.
Hey, Pretty, I'm not trying to be a jerk.
If you think the
I'm
movie's
pretty sure
awesome, the book is.
You try to
so
get the guy
amazing.
you can't get to watch a 30-minute fucking episode of a show to read a book? Get the fuck out of here.
That book is awesome, though. That book is awesome.
I'm not arguing.
I'm
that
pretty
it's awesome.
sure
It's
it
awesome.
goes more to detailed.
It's just a lot of
Yeah.
shit's different. Like there's no race. Like in the beginning of the movie they do the big race car race. Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like there's just different things. Like there's the main bad guy, right? The corporate guy, and he keeps going to that other guy to help him. Like in the book, like that's their buddy. Like he's basically betraying them.
Yeah.
You know, like they know him and stuff. And I don't know. It's just a bunch of different stuff. I think the movie was just meant to be, you know, look at all these cool visual things and shit you remember from the 80s and whatnot, you know. It's more kind of the idea of the movie.
More retro.
Yeah. Ooh, that doesn't look good. We're not eating that.
Okay, so in this last one, we have to agree on 3 or 2 things to put up on our Mount Rushmore. So not 4. So we all need to be in agreement and be okay with it. So give me 2 wrestlers to put on your Mount Rushmore.
Ooh. Out.
Yeah, all the ones I
Let's
liked
see.
though ended up being fucking horrible people in real life.
That's fine.
Dude, they're all horrible people in real life, except for a couple.
Well, I mean, you have to have Hogan. You have to have Andre the Giant.
Mike, do you have to have them?
They're iconic. Do you think wrestling would be what it is without them?
No, but if we're doing that, then like newer movies, like then Iron Man is the best superhero movie ever. Then because it started the MCU. It started the MCU in the train.
Superman.
Well, no,
Superman,
it didn't start the MCU.
Reeve,
Blade started the MCU.
That, dude.
Yeah, but nobody cared about.
So
it.
wait.
Yeah.
Are we doing wrestlers?
Yeah, it's a wrestler. It's just we're trying to like pinpoint 2 wrestlers.
Whoa. We can't skip over this. We cannot skip over this. Christopher Reeve's Superman and Michael Keaton's Batman is the only reason we have comic book movies. And if you want to go back even further, George Reeves being Superman, dude. That's it.
Look, I think they're good. Like we're bringing people like, oh, they're super. Nobody was clamoring for more superhero movies.
You know what this is all leading to, right, guys? He wants
The
to
Rock.
make sure The Rock ends up on the fucking wall.
It's okay.
No.
We can all veto him out.
No.
Yeah, because he has to.
The Rock shouldn't be on the Mount Rushmore of stuff. He was great for what he did in the 90s with the Attitude Era, but you know, if we're gonna do that, you have to put Austin instead of Rock.
I think, yeah. So for sure, I feel like Austin should be an honorable mention, but I feel like Bret Hart should be on there.
State your case. Why is Bret
Not a
Hart
good
on there?
spokesperson?
I don't know. I just felt like he was part of he was the face of the WWF back then. Like
For 5 years only, though, and even in those 5 years, he wasn't the biggest star there.
I'm going. You ready?
Go ahead.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, The Undertaker.
Oh, I think The Undertaker deserves to be up there.
I'll give you The Undertaker. The Undertaker should be up there because him being The Undertaker for as long as he was, never breaking character and what he did, and never jumping ship anywhere.
And plus, he was always the leader in the locker room, and everybody respected him.
That's what I'm saying. I can give you that one. I want to say Ric Flair too. It's just I'd rather put Andre up there instead of Ric Flair.
You have to. You can't. Ric Flair had so much importance in professional wrestling on the other side outside the WWF, and then he finally came to the WWF.
True, in
it's
WA.
An argument. It is an argument we'll have.
Yeah. So can we agree on 2 sports movies?
2 sports movies?
Yeah. Can we agree on the 2 movies that should be up there?
Okay. What?
Sandlot.
Remember,
I think Sandlot should be up there. And, okay.
You think the Sandlot should be up there as far as sports movies?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's something that we all did as kids, and you can, every piece of that movie, you can sit there with your childhood and be like, yeah, I used to play a sport with friends, play soccer, baseball, all
the
this
innocence of being that young and knowing that you get to play until the sun goes down.
My argument against it, though, is it's a coming of age story more than it's a sports story. The coming of age is surrounded by the sport of them playing, baseball in the Sandlot. But it's a coming of age story. It's all these kids going from being little boys to teenagers, right? And I don't know if I don't think the sports aspect
is a huge factor in that, because a lot of the other really popular scenes happen outside of them playing the game. The pool scene, for example, even getting the ball. I mean,
Yeah, but it was
although
about the ball, though.
But it's about the
It's
about
about
the
the
ball.
ball.
the symbol.
I'm still
It's
saying,
a
look,
symbol.
I'm still saying, to me, that's more of a coming of age story. That's
I
like
get
saying
it, but-
Goonies
Remember
didn't
the
go up there
opening
as
of
being one of the best adventure
Let's
movies
just
because
do
they
for the
go on
love
an
of the
adventure.
game and then call it it.
Eddie, nobody's going for the love of the game. He put his hand in a fucking tree shatter. What the fuck, man?
No, so again, I'll go back to the Sandlot. The opening scene and the closing scene. The kid is announcing the game. Benny the Jet Rodriguez is on third base, and he talks about when the game was just the fun. You know, why we do this, why we play the game, why we love the game. And again, they take it back to the Sandlot. They take it back to us being kids and having the chance to play the greatest sport ever. And that's what anyone that plays baseball says. You know, anyone that plays professional sports is, I got to do what I love for my whole life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I still would go, for
For
me,
the love of that
more Remember the Titans, and what was the one with Kevin Costner he did with the fucking
Field of
Field of
Dreams?
Dreams?
Field of Dreams.
I would
Field of
rather go
Dreams.
League of Their
Field of
Own.
Dreams.
I'd rather go League of Their
I'll
Own
go-
than
I'll
Field
give you
of
League of
Dreams.
Their Own. I mean, I think League of Their Own is more of a sports movie. But again, we're talking to somebody who doesn't really watch sports.
It's a great movie. Both are, yeah.
I was about to
I
say the
love
same
that
thing.
movie. I think The League of Their Own is easily watchable.
Okay, so we can go League of Their Own and Remember the Titans with Sandlot as a honorable mention.
Yep.
I'll concede this for action stars. So 2 action stars. I will concede Arnold as 1. So who's his 2?
I mean, obviously, it's Dolph Lundgren.
I mean,
Look, Bash, I'll tell you what.
I-
Since you were conceding Arnold to us, who do you think the second should be?
Donnie Yen.
Okay.
He's done more.
I would
movies
probably be more inclined to go with not Sonny Chiba. What's his name?
Jackie
Jackie Chan. I think
You
he
know Jackie Chan,
contributed
too.
more. You know, I'm not trying to take away from Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen's fucking amazing. But I think Jackie Chan contributed more, and he made action. He definitely made Asian action films way more accessible to American audiences.
True.
Yeah.
Good. Potato.
Sure.
I think our comedians are easy. Like we can go Richard Pryor,
Yeah, he's up there.
like, like 1,
Yeah.
and then number 2, George Carlin, or unless you guys, I think it's either George Carlin or Eddie Murphy, like in that spot.
I'd be more leaning towards
Yeah.
George. Eddie Murphy didn't really do a lot of stand-up comedy. He's got fucking Raw and Delirious, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, he did other stand-up stuff,
And
but
those
he
are-
got too big.
Yeah, he's more of a movie star
And
than I would think of like stand-up comedy.
When
Like,
I came from it was a lot of this. Where I came from it was a lot of the Saturday Night Live stuff he did. You know, a lot of those skits that translated over to Delirious and Raw. You know, in that era was Dan Aykroyd and all those guys with him too. But Eddie Murphy was stand out. You know.
I'm not saying he didn't. We're talking stand-up comedians. You know, and let's be real. If we're talking the Saturday Night Live stuff, how much did he write as opposed to how much he just performed? And I'm not taking away from Eddie Murphy,
He
man.
performed.
Watch fucking Beverly Hills
And-
Cop or watching those 24 Hours or shit like that. Eddie Murphy's amazing and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's
Yeah.
ad-libbing, adding his
And
own stuff to
I
it.
will.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I'll concede Eddie Murphy for Rodney Dangerfield all day.
Okay,
I like Rodney.
that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, I have one that's not about this, but
that's a good freaking Mount Rushmore.
who is the all-around GOAT? LeBron James, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Andy Roddick. Who else was
Wait.
it? I mean, he did
Sports
both.
goats?
Yeah, sports goat. Who is it? Who is the
Sports goat?
sports goat?
Wayne Gretzky.
Jordan.
I think
Wayne
Kobe.
Gretzky, Michael Jordan. Babe Ruth. Bo
I
Jackson.
can't even go Babe Ruth. Bob Gibson was better than him.
Bob Gibson didn't hit as many home runs, though. That's the whole thing. Babe Ruth did it. Similar to Bob Gibson, but not the same.
Hey, can we just give the man a little bit of credit? Can we
It'll
just
be-
throw Pete
that's-
Rose up there? Just put him up there. Put a betting ticket in his
Dude,
hand. Fuck it.
Charlie Hustle? I
No,
bet he
Pete
can get it if he
Rose
really thought
is a
about it.
goat. He's just not a goat in the fact of like when you put him in the same era or the same sentence as like a Barry Bonds or a Babe Ruth or a Bob Gibson or
Ted
something like
Williams.
that. Yeah. Willie Mays.
Yeah.
He's on the
Not
same.
Willie Mays Hayes?
Right? That's it.
Wesley
Is it-
Snaps.
Yep.
Well, Jordan's up there for sure. I think there should
Jordan's
be
up
something
there
to
for
set
sure.
Greg.
Wayne Gretzky's up there for sure.
How-
I would say Brady.
Who's the greatest baseball player of all time then? So who's the greatest baseball player of all time?
For me, Barry Bonds.
Absolutely not.
You're going off the doping. You're going off the doping. Barry Bonds was all your Hall of Famer even before he got to the Giants.
Was he?
He was.
Was he?
Look at his stats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to.
I can't vote for Barry Bonds. I can't vote for Pete Rose.
I got no dog in this fight.
Too much drugs.
Not
So who's
enough
your
drugs.
football goat?
Isn't it Tom
What was
Brady?
that?
Who's
Joe
your
Montana?
football goat?
I would say. I'm going to say Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom
Is it
Brady.
Brady?
Tom Brady's hard to beat on that one.
I'm going Bo Jackson.
It ain't Bill Belichick. That's what I said. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson's up there.
Bo
But
knows.
he got it for multi-sport. Just like Dion.
True. So you think Brady is the goat of the NFL?
Me? Yes.
I agree with that
Harder
one.
than I.
Okay.
How's
Who's
it not?
the goat of the NBA?
NBA? Oh, it's Jordan. Come on. It's Jordan all day long.
Okay.
Jordan all
Gentlemen.
day.
You said Jordan?
For sure, Jordan. Yeah.
Gotta be Jordan.
Eddie?
I go with Kobe.
I love Kobe too, but I mean, it's your opinion, but
I don't
What
think
the
Kobe
hell's
beats
Rob
Jordan.
doing now?
I walked away. I couldn't listen to that Kobe bullshit.
Not all day.
yeah.
Jordan. It's Jordan. The answer is. This is Jeopardy. If this was Final Jeopardy, what is Michael Jordan?
Eddie, what is something you want to leave people with after this second
What the hell's that
episode?
sound in the background?
I'm getting my egg scrambled, baby. It's about the time to make fried rice. We're doing the fried rice show after this, right?
What do you want to leave people with, Eddie?
Just fucking
Watch the movie.
don't get mad for every fucking shit that you can't control.
Like when you don't watch the movie.
Do shit that you can that it's controllable.
Like
You
listen to the
understand
album.
that people are going through some difficult shit that you're not aware of. So you just be mindful.
Did your TV break? Is that why you didn't watch the movie? Are you going through some shit? Sorry.
Pretty.
Eddie. Are you going through shit, Eddie? Do you
It's
want
just
to
like us sitting at a table. It's like us sitting at a table all over again.
Yeah.
Eddie's staring at gentleman giving Eddie shit, then Eddie starts giving gentleman shit. It's good.
Yep.
Ready?
Hey, love, peace, chicken grease. Since Eli's not here, I'm gonna steal that one. Like, hugs, and kisses, and deuces. I'm out.
Word. Gentlemen?
It's good to be seeing you guys again. Different format, a little different.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a little different. But again, it's good seeing you guys. Good to be chatting with you guys. Look forward to doing more.
Word.
People should listen and watch. Is this on YouTube now? I can find this. I can subscribe to this channel. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I guess what's playing every time anybody comes over now. Just my part.
Let's go.
Is that you? You're like,
I don't know, but that guy's goddamn good looking.
Hey,
I know
Robert.
that.
Hey, gentlemen, you should start playing this at the fucking bar at the where you have the menus and shit.
Yeah. I just got to figure out how I block you out.
oh, there's a little thing down there you can hit. Sweet. For Chunk, obviously wants to be here, but I think he's either asleep because he has to work tonight. I believe. He was on vacation last week. For Eli, besides the herpes in his mouth, he said he wasn't feeling good. But I told him when you meet a strange man, just don't swallow. So, that happens. For everyone else that hears this, because this episode and our previous episode will be on Spotify by next week because I got to mess with the audio. Enjoy us. There's going to be a live episode sometime here in the next couple of weeks talking about other stuff. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed having fun with the ROC, which is based ahead of the table. The gentleman Rob, Pretty
What?
Rob, an eyeball over there, the drip. You can see his pores.
You got some blackheads there, buddy.
Is it me?
Ah, that's funny. I like how why you always gonna make shit racial, buddy? Why always gonna make shit racial?
Coco? We'll see you guys later.
Peace.